Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB, guys. And don't forget, ATB is on its own channel now, so make sure you go follow the Around the Blockchain channel. Just moving the studio down here a little bit, guys. And big shout out to Brett. Where'd it go? I just highlighted the comment, and now it's gone. Shout out to Brett Headley. Shout out to you, man. He says, I came in one day about a month ago by accident trying to find some info on ADA and just haven't left. Well, Brett, welcome to the CandleMafia. We happen to have that effect on people. You get into a live stream, we hang out with you a little bit, you make a trade or two, or you learn something, and you're stuck for life. And hey, if you wanted to leave, we are the CandleMafia. It's probably not the best idea to leave. But thank you all for tuning in, guys. We are continuing to get some price action on Bitcoin. Thank God. I was getting bored out of my mind, and I'm sure you guys were too. But yeah, we're getting another push up on Bitcoin, as we were talking about in both of the Discords, guys. We're gonna pull that up, take a look at what we were looking at on the charts, and now the levels of resistance that we're pushing into, tapping one of the actual levels that we gave. Should be pretty strong resistance, guys, but we're going to break it down. I'm going to let you guys know if I think we can get hammered back down here or if we're just going to push right through this level and continue a little bit higher, and if we do, where the next local stop will be. Don't forget, guys, we do have the CPI data coming out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. just in time for pre-market to go ballistic and cause crazy, crazy volatility. So I am expecting a big move tomorrow. Whether that move is up or down is gonna be a little bit harder to call, but I can almost guarantee you there's going to be some crazy, crazy volatility. Shout out to Unforgettable Name, says, still in that short. I am still in my short here. I started it small, will be adding to it. But there is a point where we're going to cut that short because we're not going to get wrecked all the way up because there is a chance that we could push up higher. But yes, we are actually hitting some key levels right here, and I'm going to let you guys know if I think we'll come back down or if we're going to push through. But yeah, as of right now, I am holding my short just a little bit. If we come up, I may add to it actually very, very soon. And then if we push up a little bit higher, I may get stopped out. But we'll have to see what happens. Frank, shout out to Anthony, says, Frankie, your TA helped me into an ETH long yesterday. Finally hit a take profit now. Shout out to Anthony. Hang on, I got to say this one right. Anthony Fonseca. I don't know if I said that right. Shout out to you, bro. We'll throw a little bit of money for Anthony for getting into that trade. Let's go. I don't know how much that was, but we're throwing it for you, bro. Congratulations on your profit. That's what I like to hear from the Candle Mafia. That is the new, I mean, hey, my trade's green. Sure, great, fun, awesome. But when the Candle Mafia is winning their trades, that's really the sense of accomplishment for me because that is the whole goal of this channel is to help you guys make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. And these are probably some of the first times we've been making money on longs in a long time. No pun intended. We've been shorting this thing ever since that blood diamond on the weekly chart. But, guys, we got a whole lot to look at. Shout out to this new hat, guys. I don't know if you could tell. This is similar to the hat that I usually wear, but you will notice blue and purple candles to match the branding. Also, guys, yeah, this is some new merch that we just got in. I got the samples today. So we got a little uptrend here. Not looking too bad in the blue and purple candles. I wanted to get maybe a yellow X or something on there, but maybe that'll come down the line potentially. But also, guys, we got these new crew necks. Also, guys, by the way, Candle Mafia on the back. Let's get it. Check that out. And then also, guys, we got these crew neck sweatshirts. Ooh, baby. Let's go. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. These are not available just yet. But they are super dope. I love them. We actually also have beanies with the same candles on them. Super, super dope. Super happy with the way they came out. Shout out to Crypto420 saying new hat. Nice lid. Let's go. I did notice the hat. I'm on merch site right now. Like, where are those? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Crypto Totoro. They will be available very, very soon. We're going to try to get them up there. This was a quality check. We wanted to get them in and make sure they were high quality, or at least high quality enough to get them in the store for you guys, because we are continuously going to be upgrading everything on this channel, guys, and that includes the merch quality and designs. But yeah, super, super cool. Super excited about that. They will be added to the store very soon. Long on Frankie's merch game. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to make, guys, I want the Frankie Candles merch to be a luxury trading clothing brand, right? I don't want, we have the YouTube merch. I like it, right? But, not everybody wants to wear Frankie candles on their chest. This, it's like if you know, you know. You see the candles on someone's hat, you know they're a trader. Super dope. Candle Mafia represent. There we go. But yeah, we want to make it super, super cool and more of like a lifestyle brand rather than just like an advertisement for the YouTube channel. We'll always have the YouTube merch, but I just want a couple more, low-key pieces that, anyone can wear. If you trade Forex, you could wear this hat. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, guys, keep an eye out for some more merch. The one change I will make here is on the crew neck. I was thinking maybe we'll take a poll. I wanted to add like a little something on the sleeve. I was thinking maybe Candle Mafia on the sleeve, maybe a money bag, maybe a candle. I don't know. We want to make some high-end stuff, but super dope. What's going on, Brad? But yeah, guys, super excited about that. But we got a lot of stuff to look at on the charts. So merch aside, let's go ahead and say what's up to the Candle Mafia. I see you guys are already all hyped up off of this price action. Let's get it. Who do we got in chat? We got Mark S. says, you doing beanies or just caps? Beanies or just caps. Hang on one second. Mark S., hold that thought. Mark S., I hope you're still here. Hold that thought. I'm going to go sew a beanie really quick. You mean a beanie like this? You mean a beanie like this one? Let's go. Shout out to you, Mark. Yes, we do have beanies. We do have beanies. We're going to have much more. And yeah, we just got a couple samples to test out quality and test out how accurate the colors were and all that. But yeah, we do have the beanies. Maybe I'll give this beanie away. Smash that like button if you want this beanie, guys. I will give this beanie away. They sent us 2 of these, and I only need 1. One was for Mrs. Candles, but I don't wear beanies. So we'll give this candle beanie away this week. Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow's Thursday. We'll give it away on Friday. So smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get to spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you're either going to win crypto, a free book, Catching Up to Crypto, Ben's new book, or you'll win this free CandleMafia beanie just in time for February. I should not be this out of breath. I ran like 6 feet. Whew. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and check out who's in the chat. Shout out to Mark. Thank you for bringing that beanie up. Shout out to Bud Lightyear coming in saying fresh. Let's go. Shout out to Bud Lightyear. Jonathan Schaefer, LFG, bullish on that merch. Jonathan, did you see my shout out in my latest video, bro? I had to shout you out again. Thank you for pointing that stuff out, bro. I appreciate you for bringing that up to my attention. Shout out to Jonathan Schaefer. Darren Does Things. Imposter, LFG. Imposter. Imposter. I don't know what he's exactly referring to. Is he calling me a fraud or is he calling me an imposter? I don't know who's an imposter, but shout out to Darren. I appreciate you for being here, bro. I don't know. Sometimes I lose context of the chats. Shout out to Darren. Shout out to Jiren. Long on Frankie merch game. Let's go, Jiren. I appreciate you, bro. We got Nas Industry and Chemistry, bro, coming in hot. Says, put that in a hoodie. I want a hoodie version of that, and yes, we will probably just, that's no more work. We'll probably just, I won't even have them send it to us. I'll just add the hoodies to the website. We will definitely have these in hoodies, and we're probably going to start probing the CandleMafia to let you guys know, ask you guys what you guys want to actually see in the merch store, because we're not going to make it if you guys don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We got Still Working. Got to get me a hat. Shout out to you, bro. We got Crypto Anon, Rob the Crypto Snob, Crypto Billy, Tyler Durden, D Petty Crypto, Rob the Crypto Snob. Tony D is actually out right now. We got Captain Kirk. All of our mods are the best. Thank you guys so much for being here. Real quick, before we jump into the charts, guys, I just want to remind you, tomorrow, we're going to be doing most of the stream, but I do have to jump out a little bit early, but it's for a good reason. It's to go pick up Tony D, who's officially moving all the way from New York to come down to the ATL to work with Frankie Candles, LLC, full time. Shout out to Tony D. So I will be hopping out. I got to go pick him up at the airport tomorrow. And then once he gets here, guys, we are hitting the ground at an absolute sprint, I guess you could say. So shout out to Tony D. Super happy to take this next step with Frankie Candles. We're going to take it to the moon. Big things to come in 2023. Shout out to Jessica in the chat. Ill Hero. Who cares? Anybody see MM Crypto's no, I did not see that. But shout out to Pronto. Shout out to Kurt. Shout out to Air252 says Frankie Candles. Oh, Frankie Candles banana hammocks. And you could just have, it wouldn't be probably only be able to fit one candle on there. I don't know. Shout out to you, man. Not a bad idea. Might get those ready for the BitBoy Crypto Pluto Alliance cruise. Let's see. Sorry I asked about the hoodie like 3 times. No problem, Chemistry Bro. We're going to add it just for you. I might even put Chemistry Bro on the back. AC, what is going on? Hi from Portugal. Shout out to Portugal. Thank you, guys. Indiana Candles, Connor Anderson, Crypto Cheeks. Come back later and rewind if you don't want to watch. Yeah, shout out to Crypto Cheeks. But guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the charts. I was going to fake you out with the hat. Didn't have enough time. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Dump it. Ill Hero says, dump it. Hire me too, Frankie. I'm almost done with my chem PhD. Do you need a chemist on site? We might need a chemist on site. We're trying to work on some new crystal balls to figure out where Bitcoin's going. So I feel like there's some kind of chemistry involved with that. So maybe we could get you on board there. Let's see. We're going Interstellar Boys. Shout out to Dippy Dinos NFTs. Give us the sauce. Alfredo sauce. Graziano. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, brother. Okay. So, guys, not going to spend too much time on these higher time frames because we've been talking about this. The Bing Bong Beanie. Shout out to Walking Dead. Yeti mugs for pool days on vacations. Hey, I don't hate that idea. Crystal something. Oh God, Indiana Candles. But guys, not going to spend too much time on these higher time frames because you guys will know, I mean, we've been talking about the higher time frames for quite some time, talking about the bullish divergences, talking about the momentum waves coming to the upside, talking about the money flow starting to flow up, saying it might look like we are ready to flow to the upside. Now, I don't want to come off too bullish here, guys. I don't want to say, just because we're getting this little move to the upside, we're about to moonshot, but it does increase the chances of a big move up. But you guys know, weekly bullish divergence still in play here, never gotten validated, but it didn't play out immediately. So everybody thought it was a it's not going to happen. But same thing with the weekly blood diamond, guys. I got roasted for bringing this up. I talk about this a lot. I brought this up, and, I talked about it on the morning stream with Ben, and I got roasted. Everyone's like, it's not going below 30. This guy's an idiot. This guy doesn't know crypto. He's an idiot. And all I see is the first weekly blood diamond we've ever had. I know they're super bearish. And then what happened? We probably got a little short-term pump, but people don't understand that the weekly takes time to play out, right? And then, come back weeks and weeks, months later, you see that was actually basically the beginning of the actual full bear market. I would actually argue the bear market started over here with some kind of weird dead cat bounce. But that blood diamond was a good indication that we were about to come down heavy. And I actually got a message from somebody who took a trade and heavily was believing in that blood diamond, and they made a whole lot of money. It was a really interesting DM that I got. But tell me to knock it off. Shout out to Kurt. But Creighton says, I remember. Let's see. Yeah, Gala isn't done yet. I'm still long. But yeah, guys, Frankie Cavs Candles, shout out to the Godfather. Same thing with this bullish divergence, right? We were looking at this before it was printing. We were looking at it probably like in November, right? Saying like, hey, if this momentum wave clips to the upside and makes a higher low, it would set us up for a potential bullish divergence. Then we were printing it, and I was saying, hey, this might be it. This might be it. And then it confirmed. We got this little pop to the upside and then just ripped right back down. But we never printed that red dot, keeping that bull div in play here. Are we going to see that bullish divergence play out? And I said a bunch of times, very unlikely that we see this bullish divergence do nothing. And I thought that might have been all we got from it. I was like, nothing happened. It wasn't nothing, right? Like, we got a little bit of a move up. We just got slammed back to the downside. But now, are we actually going to get a full play out of this bull div? Exciting to even have the possibility still. So I just kind of want to touch on that, kind of what we've been looking at here. Higher time frame, same thing. We have the momentum coming up with your price action coming down, which is a bullish divergence. Very, very rare signal on a high time frame like this. But moving on here. Oh, baby, look at this daily with the green candles, baby. And, the thing we were looking at also is money flow, right? The money flow was one of the biggest things that was kind of indicating that we could get a longer-term trend to the upside, and now that money flow is in the green on the daily. We're in the green on the 2-day. We're in the green on the 3-day now, and the 4-day is working its way up. The 5-day is also working its way up. So it is starting it does look like we could have some more room to the upside. So potentially, guys, because tomorrow is going to be a big day. We have the CPI data coming out. It is likely going to be a volatile day tomorrow. It's going to be, let's see what the poll said. So the poll was big move up or down tomorrow, and the options were up, dump it or damp it, pump then dump, or dump then pump, and the winner here is up. Everybody, for the most part, pretty close here between up and then pump and dump. But yeah, I think if we are going to see this bull div on the weekly play out, I think there's no better catalyst than some bullish CPI data coming out. So tomorrow could be the day where we see a big move to the upside. However, it's not guaranteed. We could easily see a fake out pump to the upside before another mega move to the downside, potentially coming back to revisit our lows. I said negative divergence yesterday. I don't know what a negative divergence is. I assume you mean bearish divergence. But no, this is not a bearish divergence. This is a bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. I think what you might be thinking of is this bearish divergence we had on the 4-hour may be what you're thinking of. But no, weekly is a bullish divergence. But yeah, let's see. BG says, technical analysis, you talk out of both sides of your mouth. Use this as another tool and get you closer to make your own decisions. BG, absolutely. Yeah, technical analysts have to talk out of both sides of their mouth. It's funny, like, I feel like some people think like, oh, he's scamming us. He said it could go up, but it could go down. It's not like that's not like we're trying to get over on you. The truth is it can go up and it can go down. And as a trader, you can benefit in either direction. So it is quite literally in our best interest to be prepared in either direction, right? If it's gonna pump, there's no reason to just be, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, it's gonna go up, 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 right? If it looks like it's gonna go down or up, because both things can happen. Tomorrow, I think it's a little more likely that we could probably get a pump to the upside because of what the charts are showing. But nobody, and I mean nobody, knows that for a fact. And if they're telling you they know that for a fact, they're straight up lying to you. You could make an educated guess. That's what TA is, right? It's never a for sure bet. That's why you prepare in both directions, right? That's why you could short the market. You can make money going up. You can make money going down. It's funny, like, on the morning streams, a lot of people are like, so it could go up or could go down. And it's like, listen, I know you want like a guaranteed answer. It's definitely going to go up. But that's just simply not the case. That's not how financial markets work, right? So unfortunately, yes, basically that is what you're saying, is it could go up, it could go down. You could lean. There's a higher probability that you go up or a higher probability you go down, and then that's what you can make your bets off of. But if you're watching somebody that says it's 100% going up, they're lying to you. They just simply are. If you talk to any real trader, they'll tell you that, you know, nobody actually knows what's going to happen. I would actually say the first sign of a really good technical analyst is them just straight up admitting that there's a chance that they could be wrong. But that's not what people want to hear. Yeah, there you go. BG, calculated probabilities. Absolutely. It's a game of probability. It's, you know, I've seen many times where the chart looks mega bearish. If you get a news event that's bullish, it could rip right through that TA 100% of the time. That's why risk management is really the key to trading. It's because you can have the perfect TA every single time. You're still not going to win all your trades. So as long as your losses are smaller than your wins, you should be good to lose a few trades and still come out on top. Shout out to BG. That needed to be said because I think a lot of people, especially new to the space, get confused about, confused about like technical analysts saying like, hey, this is the bullish case, this is the bearish case. That's not what like mainstream like new people in crypto want to hear. They just want to know, when is it going up, when should I buy? But that's fantasy, guys. That is an intangible fantasy. You're chasing the carrot, you're never going to get it. People might make you feel like you're going to get it, but that's just not the case, simply. But continuing on here, let's see. So the higher time frames are still looking pretty bullish. We could definitely take a look at near. Let's see. Frankie Cavs flexing right now. Let's go. They are throbbing, guys. The Cavs are throbbing. Shout out to Brand Flake says, wise words, Frankie. Thanks for being real. Yeah, guys, that is one thing I will say. I'm always going to be real with you guys, right? Like, I'm never going to come on here and just tell you it's going to pump for views. I'm not, like, there are plenty of people out there you can watch for that, and I'm just not one of them. I'm not hating on them. That's just not my brand, right? I'm here to show you how to take advantage of technical analysis and longing and shorting the market to make money, whether the price is going up or down, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know it's going up, because I don't, and neither does anybody else. But some people might just be into hearing that. It makes them feel good, and that's fine. There's tons of YouTubers out there that will do it, but that's just not my brand. Let's see. My problem is often I cut my winners too early, and so not enough of them are considered bigger than some losses. Chemistry, bro. Nothing wrong with locking in gains early, but I totally feel you, man. I think that comes with time in the market. You know, the more you sit in the market and learn about how the price action works, especially on crypto, because the price action is different on different assets, right? Forex might behave, you know, foreign currencies might behave a little different price action-wise than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's very volatile, much different than stocks. Therefore, it doesn't really respect TA as much as a stock or maybe even Forex would. I've been told I should start trading Forex. I've had a lot of traders tell me, like, dude, you should just trade Forex, man. If you're trading crypto, Forex is easy. It respects TA way more. It's very tempting, but I'm a crypto guy. Anyway, continuing on here, shout out to Indiana Candle, says, very humble guy. I have nothing to hide. Listen, I am humble because I don't know. People who are, I don't know. I appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. The real deal. Absolutely. I'm never going to lie to you guys and just, you know, buy this coin to pump my bag. It's just, or it's always going up, guys. It's always green. And it's like, nah, I'm just going to be honest. If I don't know, if there's no clear technical analysis telling me that I can lean bullish or bearish, I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. I'm going to say, guys, the charts are hard to read. That's all I'm going to say. But shout out to you guys. I appreciate the kind comments. You guys are the best. Let's see. Got my head blown off in a short squeeze in 2018. Always use a stop after that. In an expensive lesson to learn. Absolutely. And those are the lessons that a lot of traders those are the lessons that either make or break the trader. So the fact that you're still here makes me think that it made you, right? Because you could have just walked away and gave up after that. And to me, that is the reason why 98% of traders fail, is because they get burnt like that and they don't learn the lesson. They either continue making the same mistake and don't learn, or they just give up. But let's get back to the charts here. Speaking of technical analysis, but sometimes I feel like I just got to spit that stuff for you guys because it can be confusing, right? Like, people might think like, this guy's a technical analyst. He should be able to tell me if it's going up or down. I can tell you if it's likely to go up or down, but at the end of the day, no one's 100% correct. That's why I don't do a signals group, right? Because I can tell you buy here. Everyone who signs up for a signals group, if it goes wrong, they'll be like, what the heck? You told me to buy here. And it's like, no, like, that's not how TA works. It's not how trading works. So, but anyway, let's continue on here. Learning lessons is paying tuition. STB, absolutely. STB must have gone to FCU, Frankie Candles University. Let's get it. Shout out to Indiana Candles. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I really do appreciate you, my man. Yeah, the BG says the last FOMC absolutely trashed me. It hurt. I feel you, brother. I typically don't really trade that volatility. I usually wait for the aftermath and then trade after the fake out move has been made. But let's continue on. Shout out to Robert Bonar. What is going on, man? I appreciate you for being here, dude. Good to see you, man. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Maybe I just haven't scanned chat enough. But what's up, bro? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, continuing on here. Super distracted by chat today. That's okay, though. That's okay. We got to hang out with the Mafia. But anyway, moving on. Higher daily time frames do still look like they have some room to come up. Taking a look at that 12-hour, pretty overbought here. That's the thing. A lot of these time frames look overheated, right? You got two bearish divergences pulling up on the BitLab Market Intelligence indicator. Relative extrema does look like it wants to start rolling back to the downside. Getting a pretty decent top signal on the significant movement indicator on the BitLab trading stack. You can see here we are getting another top signal on the 10-hour RSI and an MFI bear div here. Let's go ahead and turn that off and continue on here. Now, your 8-hour. Now, this did not pop up on all exchanges. You can see this is the Femex chart. Did get a bearish divergence on the 8-hour, but if you come down to the Bitstamp chart, oh, I guess we did get it on the Bitstamp chart. Okay, interesting. All right, interesting. I don't know where, I didn't think that popped up on everything. Anyway, 8-hour bearish divergence was technically there. Didn't give us a move at all. But you guys will know if you're in our free Discord. I will go ahead and pull this up here. Also, I did realize, guys, I'm going to stop adding everyone on my posts. I'm sorry. I'm a Discord boomer. I did not know that notified everybody, no matter what channel I was in. But I will now at each channel when I talk in here, so everyone's not getting like these random notifications. That was my bad. Rob the Crypto Snob pointed that out for me and saved me. Anyway, so this is in the free Discord. I said, hey, Mafia, this was yesterday at, about 1:30, 1:40 p.m. Said, hey, Mafia, right now we're testing the local 786 at about 17,440. We also have a green dot on the 4-hour with money flow coming up on the lower time frames. If we can break that 786, we may be able to get another move up here. If we do, I will be looking at the local golden pocket at about 1750 for a potential rejection. We are getting to the higher end of strong resistance, so I would expect at least some sort of reaction off of this level. If we can get above that local golden pocket, this opens the door to come into the 18,000s and potentially go knock on the door of the previous range that we were trading in, which would be very, very bullish in my opinion, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what that was talking about. But there you go. There's that 786 we were tapping, and then this was the local golden pocket we were looking to push up into. And this is, I believe, basically where we are right now. So we were expecting that move to the upside because of that 4-hour green dot printing and that lower time frame money flow coming back to the upside. So don't forget, guys, if you want to get into that Discord, it's completely free. The links are in the description, and the mods will drop it in the chat. Hopefully, they are the best mods in the game. But it's completely free. I put my TA in there. Not every single day. But, yeah, you could go ahead and get into that free Discord in the link below. But as you can see here, let's pull up our levels. You can see we are pushing into that 17.5, 17.6 level, which is that local golden pocket. So, boom, we got that move. And then yesterday we actually, or was this today or yesterday? This was yesterday. It did look, I was a little sketched last night, right? Because I was in a little bit of a short And then we actually did dump out of here, so it did actually get into the green. But this was looking like bullish consolidation to me. And then this morning, it dumped out, and I was like, I guess that didn't play out. And then boom, and it actually did play out, right? So a little bing bong out of that bullish consolidation. But typically when you see price come up in an impulsive move to the upside and then coil up like this, making smaller and smaller moves, that is considered bullish consolidation. This is a bull pennant. So these typically do break to the upside. So that was another thing I didn't put that in the free Discord, but that was another thing that we were looking at for a potential move up. But they both hit. So we are coming up to this level, and this is very, very strong resistance in my opinion, guys. Now, another important thing to realize here is we are getting eerily close to the actual highs that we made up here at about 18K. Now, if you've been doing TA, if you've been learning about TA, you'll probably know that you could basically find these levels without actually, using any tools like the VRVP. I said it the right way that time. But you can just kind of see where price is likely to stick. The area that we're sticking to now, you can see that price actually did get a little bit of support in this level. So that's where we're getting hung up right now. But if we break through, it's likely we're going to come up into the 18,000s to revisit these highs, right? That's just how it works, right? And then if you turn on your VRVP or your VPVR, I don't want to get in the habit of saying it the right way. I like saying it the wrong way. Sounds better, VPVR. But if you take a look here, let that level respawn there. You can see that if we get above this value area high, we could launch up into that $18,000 level. You see this little spike in volume here, so that is going to give you a little bit of resistance. It's essentially where we, rejected from right here at about 18,300. So if we can get above this local golden pocket, this is a serious level of resistance. If we can get above this, I would look for a rejection at that 786. However, basically, if we hop on top of this 786 and decisively hold support, in my opinion, that is obviously going to make room for us to push up into this resistance level. But if we flip this to support and we get a move up to here and start holding this to support, zooming out, you can see that that does basically get us almost, we're getting pretty close to that next high volume node or that next key level that is coming in at about between 18,800 and 18,160. 19,160. As you guys will know, we looked at these levels yesterday, so I'm not going to go too deep into this. But it is the POC / local value area low of this previous range that we traded in. So that is going to be a big level, lines up perfectly with this high volume node. So if we do get a move up, this is kind of what I see happening. Flip this local golden pocket, potentially push up through the 786. This is if we just continue to push up here. Hopping up here, hold that golden pocket, hold that 786, push into that $18,400 level that we got rejected at right here, and then potentially push up into this level here, targeting that POC at about 19,160. Now, this is the level that I am praying for the bulls, at least. I'm honestly praying for this thing to crash down to zero, guys. I'm not going to lie. My emotions want this thing to go to zero. I want to go down again. But you know what? You don't want to hold on to that narrative for too long because you'll eventually get wrecked. But I really do hope that this dumps. But it doesn't mean that it's going to dump. Bitcoin does not care what I want, right? But this would be a great place to look for some shorts. You could see that this is where all the volume is. Zero, basically no volume here. Very, very low volume in this gap. Meaning, if we push up much higher than this, guys, we could start getting quick moves to the upside through that low volume gap, targeting this high volume node. Once we get up there, this would be a great level to start looking for shorts just because you have that high volume node and it is the point of control / value area low of your previous range. And then if we get a mega move, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if we actually get a massive, massive move up into, let me get that box back. If we get a mega big move up into this level here and we're able to flip, I would say, technically, if you flip the value area low, that would be pretty bullish. But if you could flip that point of control and hold this as support at about 19.3, this opens up the door to come back up to the value area high of our previous range at about 20K, 20 to 21K. So I don't want to get too many targets that are much higher than that because I don't want it's moon math at that point. But if we're going to get a bear market rally, guys, and that weekly bullish divergence is going to show face with gusto, these are the targets that we're looking at. And again, that major resistance level being that 18.8 to 19.160 level. Again, same levels we were looking at yesterday, but we're not there yet, right? Obviously, we are likely going to get crazy volatility tomorrow. So if we are going to get a decisive direction, that is likely going to be what's going to cause it. Is whether it's up or down, the CPI numbers are going to give us some sort of volatility. If you've been watching the channel, if you've been keeping up with crypto or catching up to crypto, shout out to Ben. If you guys have been keeping an eye on everything, you will know that on these, anytime we get news like this, it's crazy price action, like crazy 5-minute candles. So definitely, just in general, guys, just keeping an eye on these gaps, because if we push into these gaps, there's not much in this whole range holding us back from getting a big move up. Now, coming down to a little bit of a lower time frame, more locally, let's talk about the resistance, right? We're coming up to this local golden pocket, very, very strong level. I think if we continue to push up here and looking at the 4-hour, we do have that green dot printing. Let's see these lower time frames. Money flow crossing over into the green on the 12-minute. Money flow also in the green on the 15-minute. We are starting to get a little bit of a bearish divergence here on the 15-minute, but you want to be careful with that 4-hour green dot, obviously, and especially because we are getting big moves up. You want to be careful with the shorts, or at least put tight stops on them. But that 4-hour green dot with that money flow coming up on those lower time frames could indicate that we could get a second push up here. If we push through this local golden pocket, this would be another strong level of resistance coming in at about $17,924. So these are the major levels of resistance we're looking at right now. Pressing up against this one, if we break this, looking to come up to 17,924, and at that point, we're getting real close to the 18,000. So at that point, we're basically looking to flip that to support. And if we flip that to support, guys, things may get exciting very, very quickly to the upside. But again, gonna have to wait for the CPI numbers to come out, see what that does to the market, let that volatility play out, wait for the fake out moves, and then trade the aftermath is kind of how I attack it. But some of us crazy people like to get in there and just trade the volatility, which is also fun, but definitely very risky. So just please be careful out there if you're going to be trading tomorrow. But there you go, guys. That's basically the breakdown of how I'm feeling about Bitcoin. Money flow looking healthy AF on the 4-hour, guys. 2-hour is making a potential lower high here. I would look out for a bearish divergence here on the 2-hour as well as you're touching this local golden pocket. But yeah, money flow coming out on the 30-minute. Money flow kind of coming out on the 24-minute. The 1-hour is also generally coming to the downside. Little too soon to call it mega bearish. But I would be very careful at these levels because we're kind of in a sketchy situation here just because we are coming up to basically get real close to the top of our actual range here. You could see if you draw a box here, boom, you have your generally you have your lows. Obviously, we lost it here, but you got lows, bounce, right? And then your highs are up here, high, right? So we are getting close to the top of that range. And once we get close to that range, we could get a move back down deeper into the value area. So that's just basically what I'm thinking on Bitcoin, guys. Not much has changed since yesterday. I mean, I updated the Discord yesterday. We were expecting a potential push back to the upside. That is what we got. But other than that, things basically remain the same. Levels to the downside that I would be watching if we do get a rejection, because you can see we are starting to set up here for some bearish divergence. Again, you want to be careful with the bear divs on a big move up like this, because you basically, I mean, they do play out. Don't get me wrong, right? You had one into this local golden pocket. Boom. Boom, bearish divergence there. We actually did catch a little bit of a scalp off of this in the premium Discord, about 1.27%. A little bit of leverage. You can make a nice little scalp trade off of that. But you could see it didn't actually mega dump to the downside, right? And then you could even see here we had a little bit of a bearish divergence here. Lower highs. Oh, you guys can't see that. right? You have lower highs on your momentum waves. You have higher highs on your price action right here. And you did get a move down somewhat, but it wasn't a mega dump. So you just want to be careful and conservative with those shorts in an uptrend like this, especially if you're looking at bearish divergences, because in an uptrend, you make higher highs, and that's one of the main things that you look for a bearish divergence. I would be keeping an eye on this, especially with the money flow starting to come out. But again, that 4 hour is printing that green dot, and I do think we can get a secondary push to the upside here. So those are basically the two scenarios I see playing out. If we do get a move to the downside, some levels I would look at for some support would be this local golden pocket right here coming in at about $17,300. Another level, I mean, you do have the 786 right below that at about $17,270. But another major level to watch would be the mix of this value area high and local golden pocket. This is a decent confluence of two pretty strong levels. So that would be a decent level of support as well. We could potentially get a spill down here to retest that value area high one more time before a bigger move up, even if we are going to get another move up. And then basically, as long as we can stay outside of this value area high, I would continue to expect movements to the upside. However, I would say if we do get, say, moves down here, we can't sustain above here, we get back underneath this value area high, and we cannot get back above it, this $17,000 level is going to be the last level of defense for me, because once we get there, it's likely we're going to get sucked down back towards that POC, coming in at about $16,800. So there you go, guys. There's the levels of support to the downside and those next targets to the upside, and kind of where I'm leaning. I do think with that green dot and that 15-minute, 12-minute money flow coming up, I do think we can get a potential second push up here. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But keeping an eye, right? Because this local golden pocket, this 786 is going to be very strong resistance. So looking for bearish confirmations at the local golden pocket and that 786 as well. And I haven't pulled up chat. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Okay. Catching up with chat. Let's see. Zahir Khan said, Frankie, we need you in our life more than crypto. Shout out to Zahir. I'm here, bro. Zahir, I'm here. I'm yours. I'm all yours. All right, shout out to you, man. Thank you for that comment. Says that FOMC run wasn't sustainable. This movement seems way more solid. Yes, especially with the bullish divergence on the weekly. Typically in a bear market, you could kind of just lean bearish for the most part and be right most of the time. Because every time we get a move up, it's like, dude, we're in the middle of the bear market. We're going to dump again, right? And you're likely going to be right at some point. But with this move, I will say if there was any move up that is going to be sustainable in this bear market, this is the one with the weekly bullish divergence, with the money flow coming up on those higher daily time frames, with the BitLab market intelligence giving us slight bottom indicators on those higher time frames. And we also, don't forget, shout out to Jonathan Schaefer, we have the death cross on that DXY, which almost every time is giving us a move up for Bitcoin. So there's a lot of things pointing up, but obviously the CPI numbers can completely step on that, like I was talking about in the beginning of the stream. Just because things look bullish on the charts, obviously would make you lean bullish, but just understand that news events like these CPI numbers coming out negatively could easily step on the TA and dump us to the downside. Let's see. Move starting, go to smaller time frames. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Oh, baby, look at that little pop ski on the 5-minute. She's trying to push through the local golden, baby. She's trying to push through that local golden. There we go. Are we going to make it up to that 786 live on stream? I hope so. A little bit of entertainment on tonight's stream finally, because it's been rough out there the last few streams, guys. It's been rough. Been boring. Yeah, shout out to Chemistry, bro, for pointing that out. Are we getting that live pump? That live pump, baby. That live pump. Let's see. Put on regular candles. Let's get it. Pump it, baby. Pump it. All right, CPI under 6.5 is bullish. Shout out to BG. Stevie McD says BTC is pumping. BTC is pumping. Robert Bonar, BTC is pumping. Let's go. Let's see. Where did all the bears go? They're running away. Yeah. Very interesting. Are we going to get that golden pocket tap? Let's get it. Show cake for Braden. For your son Braden's birthday. Oh, baby, the volatility is starting. Guys, this never happens. Usually we get the pumps right after the stream, which I get trolled with. Let's see. Yeah, Nate says, wee, Boom, that feeling when the trade is in the green. Let's go. Shout out to KV Hups. KV Shout out to you, bro. Pump, pump, pump. On market cipher B, when money flow is in the red and the VWAP flops to the upside, does that indicate anything? On market cipher B, when money flow is in the red and the VWAP flips to the upside, does it indicate something? I would say whichever way the VWAP is flopping, the momentum is going that way, right? So if you print a red dot and then it immediately flips to a green dot, it indicates to me that the bulls are just pushing through that selling pressure. Son loves cake. Let's take a look at cake. I don't even know I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I'm looking at cake, but shout out to your son if that's what we're doing. I'll do it. Do it for the son. Let's go. Cake. I mean, hey, cake. Yeah, cake is flying. I mean, kinda. But yeah. But guys, let's go ahead and continue on with our analysis here. Taking a look at that DXY. I mean, yeah. Let's take a look at the daily. Blood Diamond plus that Death Cross could be very, very strong here, guys. Small correction before lower. Shout out to J-Lo taking a contrary view than everybody who's feeling bullish. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Let's see. ETH pumping. Show ETH. We'll take a look at ETH in just a second. We get a little pump. Everyone goes wild. Yeah, absolutely. I was talking to somebody in the office today about that. It is really, really funny. It's like we get a 1% pump and everybody goes, the crowd goes wild. It's really funny. But there is something feeling a little different about this pump. I will say that. I think it's because of the way the higher daily time frames look. I just have that burnt into my brain. Okay. Let's see. Algo pumping. Hey, darlings. What's going on, Wick? Thank you for being here, bro. Got any time for some XRP? Yes. Let's just cover the DXY real quick. I mean, we looked at the Death Cross yesterday. I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but we do have that Blood Diamond on the daily. Could be a further move down here for the DXY if that Blood Diamond and that Death Cross. What is going on here? I don't want this. The Death Cross plays out, we could easily come down lower. A nice level to watch here would be that 101.32 level for some support. But let's see. The emotions when it's pumping in chat are hilarious. Yes, absolutely. I noticed that in the BitBoy crypto stream. Sometimes I run the board for that show, and everyone's always like, Bitcoin's pumping right now. And I go to the chart, and it's like, this is different. We're actually pumping right now. But I go to the chart, and I'm just like, dude, it's up 0.5%. We are not pumping. It's just typical price action. It's okay. But right now, we definitely are pumping. We have been going down for so dang long. Any little pump is nice, is so nice. Yeah, I mean, Robert, I do totally understand that. Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I'm buying. Let's go. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. But there you go, guys. There's that DXY. Checking in on the SPY, getting a pump up as well. Coming into some resistance here at about 393. 68. This is a level we looked at yesterday for some potential resistance. We'll see if we can bust past this tomorrow, but obviously going to be pretty volatile tomorrow. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I'm just kidding. We got to do the altcoins, of course. How long are we going for? We got 823 people in here, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button because not only are we giving away some of Ben's books, Catching Up to Crypto, but we're also giving away just regular crypto. I think we're giving away Algo or ADA, maybe some XRP. I don't know. We'll have to take a vote on what you guys want. But we will also be giving away this CandleMafia beanie. Let's go. This is new. This is a prototype, guys. You're getting the prototype. Shout out to the CandleMafia. We will be giving this away as well. So smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel of pain and pleasure. Every spin has multiple chances to win multiple different things. And shout out to 2023 and not getting muted one time in 2023. We haven't been muted once. At least we have been muted, but not for the same reasons we used to get muted. Something changed in the software. We get muted sometimes, but it has nothing to do with the wire, guys. Nothing to do with the wire. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the altcoins, guys. Go ahead and throw your altcoins in chat. And then, Rob, if you could gather a reasonable amount, maybe you can like just copy and paste all of the coins that people say, and then maybe give me like 3 or 4 at a time so I can actually like try to spend some time and actually do some TA and knock out some real TA here. Let's see. Smash the like for pain and your pleasure. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. Let's see. ETH has destroyed the bears right now. All right, let's take a look at ETH. Bada boom. There you go. Oh, there you go. Actually, I probably got stopped out of my Let's see. Can you pull up ACH? Yeah, we can check it out. Let's see. ETH, please, ETH, please, ETH, please. If the daily closes green, this will be the first consecutive 4 green days in a row since the beginning of September. Hater Magnet Crypto. Yeah. That would be pretty wild. That would be nice. That'd be great to see. I think we'll probably get it, to be honest. All right, let's continue on here. Oh, baby, 18K. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Right up to that. Oh, baby. Right up to that 18K level. Oh, boy. 18,384 is the next level we are looking at. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Throw it on the 1 minute. Boom, baby. Look at that. It's a booming, baby. Let's see. Brand Flakes has been at this 2 years. Frankie Candles and legit just hit my best trade ever. Shout out to Brand Flakes. Let's go. The Candle Mafia crushing it today. Let's go. Throw the money for him. All of that went off camera. That's not what we wanted. We wanted to get it on camera. What is going? We're failing, guys. We're failing. I'm just trying to throw some money here. Hey, there we go. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Brand Flakes. I caught it. Let's go. Catch that money, bro. Catch that money. Let's get it. All right, 18K. Let's go. Everybody's pumped. Let's go. BTC about to hit the June lows. Get the bears in here, baby. Where the bears at? Dump this thing. Dump this thing. Let's go. ETH 1400. Let's go. Shout out to Anthony. Frankie, just like you said, ETH 1400. Let's get it. Bada boom. There you go. Oh, my God. We haven't seen price action like this in a long time, guys. If you really wanted to, this is what we're used to. This is what we're used to. I might have to invert the chart from now on, guys, so I can get these moves. Like, I'm so used to, I'm going to have to flip this, too. I'm going to have to flip, there you go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting a bullish divergence. It's really a bear div, just flipped upside down. But yeah, I feel like we're going to have to invert the charts. I feel like I'm just not used to looking for longs right now. I'm just so used to shorting the whole bear market. Now we're going to start looking for longs. Might have to flip the chart like this. That's actually a secret method of catching good trades, guys. Flipping that stuff upside down. Shout out to Indiana Candles for the $20 super chat. Everybody's just out there making money on trades. Super chat and Frankie Candles. Let's go. Indiana Candles, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Didn't even use it to say something, just wants to celebrate the pump and support the channel. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you so much. 20K, here we come. Let's go. Please dump. Seek's like, please dump. Let's see. This is the earliest I have ever paid off Christmas. Thanks, Mr. Candles. Shout out to El Timino. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Throwing more money for you. Glad we were able to help you pay off your Christmas. Let's go. This is lit. All right. Yeah, glad I learned how to long again. Took some practice. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to, I'm going to have to practice there too. Cause even when, I'm in a long and I'm in profit, I get pissed when it pumps. I'm just like, oh, stop pumping. No one likes you, Bitcoin. Go back down. Go home. Bitcoin, you're drunk. Go home. Go back down. Go back to where you came from. Anyway, playing with the dog while listening and drinking a beer. Let's go. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. That sounds like a great night to me, man. I love this movement right now. It's good to feel hope again. Absolutely, guys. Crypto is not dead. And if we dump all the way down, just understand, if we dump all the way down again, crypto will still not be dead. Just please understand that. I have to clean this mess up after the stream. There's Benjis all over the place. Anyway, we're about to inverse dump. Let's go. Hundo paid weather. Let's get it. Market makers getting entry levels for tomorrow's meeting. That's your home. Are you too good for your home ball? Shout out to Connor Anderson. A-Train says gains all day, baby. Throw them a hit. Throw them up. Throw them up. Bring them out. Bring them out. Let's go. So a great night. Tony D. That can't be the Tony D, right? No, that's not the Tony D. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Tony D. We got a Tony D imposter. Oh, no. Sniper's Nightmare in the chat. Let's get it, baby. All right, guys, let's go ahead and continue on here. No more down, only up. Fake pump of the year. Let's go. I will say this, guys. This is either going to be the most hated pump or the most hated dump. Either the people who are hoping for this to make lower lows. If this pump keeps going and we've already bottomed, this is going to be the most hated pump of the life of Earth of ever for all of time. Words. I struggle with English sometimes, guys. It's actually my second language. But I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said that. But, yeah, people are going to hate this pump. And then if it dumps, it's going to be the most hated last dump ever. But, yeah, green dots popping up everywhere. Bing, bong. Let's go. Pump it, baby. Let's get it. But there you go. That 4-hour green dot did do something for us. Getting it on ETH as well. Let's see. Where's our next levels on ETH? Let's pull a local golden here. Boom. Pull it from this high here. Maybe, yeah, right here. Boom. There it is. Pulling up against a local golden pocket here. Pushing up 786, coming in to about $1,493. But what I'm thinking, guys, is if we can continue to push up here, if we could continue to push up, potentially get back into this little range that we traded in for not that long, just kind of bing-bonged around here for a second, we could work our way back above that 786, get back inside this range, and trade up here between about 1,500 and 1,683. But, yeah, Ethereum, and just for anybody who's in the Discords, and either of them, anytime I put anything about Bitcoin, the reason I don't update Ethereum's channel as much as I do the Bitcoin channel is because a lot of times Bitcoin will follow Ethereum. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Ethereum will follow Bitcoin, right? So, if I ever put something like, hey, guys, I think we're going to get this push up in Bitcoin, and I don't update ETH separately, it typically means I expect Ethereum to follow suit on Bitcoin. But here are some more levels that we could be looking at to the upside for Ethereum before we get into the other altcoins here. This is indicators. We don't want that. What am I doing? We're looking for the VPVR. Boom. So, yeah, you can see you do have a little bit of a sticking point right here, and then that 786 is likely to give you a stopping point, and then we also have this level here at about 1555. So here are some levels to look at for a continued move to the upside if you're looking for any scalp shorts. But ETH dominance is fire. Super Chat and Frankie, sup mods. Hope you all doing good today. Bing bong. Shout out to Jesse. I appreciate you for being here, man. I think we're going to have one last final kick in the Nards dump before a mega ultra pump. That would be absolutely lit. It's a bearish evening star on the 8-hour. Let's go ahead and check it. Turn to regular candles. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and jump into those altcoins. Why people thinking inflation is going to be much lower tomorrow? Do you notice it in everyday life? It's down. I actually did notice gas is down a little bit by me. But that's obviously going to be different depending on where you live. Let's see. XTP. Oh, God. Is this pumping again? Let's check this real quick. Yeah, this is TAP. I know everybody is talking about this. It's come down to a lower time frame. Yeah, this thing has been ripping. But yeah, this thing has been absolutely mooning. A lot of YouTubers talking about this. I would, I'm not saying it can't keep going up. It actually seems like a pretty cool project. But I'd be very careful. Don't want to buy the top here. Let's see. Gas is down. Groceries are not. Yeah, groceries are pretty crazy. Core inflation and inflation are two different things. Yeah. Yeah, well, like tomorrow's CPI. Yeah. Maddox going crazy. Frankie, what's the optimal number of meatballs for a meatball parm sandwich? It depends if it's a foot long. I don't do anything less than 5 meatballs, but it depends on what kind of meatballs you're working with, right? If you're talking about my mother's meatballs, they're like the size of softballs. So, yeah, you can only fit like maybe 3 of those. You got to cut them in half so you could get your mouth around it. You know what I'm saying? Before chat goes crazy, I'm just going to go ahead and change the subject there. But yeah, shout out to you. I would say from a restaurant, 5. If it's my mother's meatballs, 3. Let's see. Okay. Am I buying? I am not buying anything right now. Don't buy the green candles, guys. These are not the days. This is where I'm not saying this is what you're thinking. I'm just saying this brings up a good point. A lot of people like to buy on these big green pumps. This is this is a super low cap, but like, yeah, people go, oh my God, it's going up. It's going up. Buy, buy, buy. No, don't do that. Do not buy giant green candles. Wait for the retrace and then get in for a move back to the upside. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the alts. Looking for Rob the Crypto Snob. Here we go. AVAX is first on the list. Let's get it. Shout out to Rob. Appreciate everything you do. I appreciate all our mods. Yeah, AVAX, I believe, got some kind of news. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but they did get some kind of news. My mother's meatballs. The door is open. Bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to Elvis or Evelise. Shout out to Connor Anderson. Those are your mother. Hey, it's your mother's meatballs. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Am I passing AVAX message on purpose? I don't know what that means. Let's see. Yeah, risk management with tap, please. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, something about, Amazon, some kind of Amazon. Amazon joined AVAX, okay. But in a bull market, that retrace may not come until after the blow off top, depending on when you're getting in. Yeah, good point, Chemistry Bro. Good point. Okay. Let's continue on here. We got 983 people on here. Guys, smash that like button. We will be giving away crypto on Friday. If you every 100 likes we get, we will be spinning the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you have multiple chances to win Ben's new book, a CandleMafia beanie, and some crypto. Probably going to be some Algo, ADA, or XRP. But let's take a look at AVAX. Absolutely mooning. I'll be honest, guys. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, you just happen to be tapping on the door to this low volume gap, right? I'm going to highlight this low volume gap, right? You just happen to be tapping into this low volume gap. Let's go to a lower time frame, right? Just happen. I guess you're not going to be able to see the gap on the lower time frames, but just happen to be tapping on this the door to this low volume gap, right? And then magically you get news and boom, shoots right through the gap right up to the next high volume node. Boom, just like that. Absolutely insane. But I mean, this is hard to really do. I mean, you're way overbought on the 10 hour, way overbought on the 12 hour, way overbought on the 16 hour. And you got it. That might be the highest up I've ever seen a green dot print. I've never seen a green dot print that high. Super overbought. But money flow crossing over into the green on the 16-hour. Guys, it's a bear market. You could see this money flow roll back over, but money flow looks good on a lot of things. On a lot of things, the higher time frames have money flow looking pretty decent. But it's kind of hard to, I mean, you're coming up to a high volume node here, right? So likely that you find some resistance here. Also, we have gotten rejected here before. You got a little bing down here, a bong up, right? Bada boom, bada bing. Now you're coming up to this next level of resistance. Probably have a local golden pocket there as well, if I had to guess. Boom. Not even. Could get a second. If you get a second push, this next high volume node lining up perfectly with this local golden pocket would be a good place to look. If this does continue up, I would be cautious, because this thing is absolutely mooning. Again, this is likely to not act very natural, right? This is definitely going to, may not respect the TA very well right here, because this is based off of news. But next stop, I would expect, if you do get a push up, will be between about 1688 and about 1850. So watch out for potential pushes back up into those ranges. But yeah, this thing is... she's moving. She's definitely moving, guys. We're pumping. This is like the most exciting pump we've had in this whole bear market, essentially. Avi is breaking out of a flag. May be cool for a little check on the chart. Shout out to Sebi. We'll try to take a look at it. 1, 2, 3. Smash that like button. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. He said it, not me. Let's see. I think BTC going to pump to 18K today. I mean, hey, basically did. 17.9. I mean, what was the high here? Yeah, about 18K. Right here. Bada boom. I mean, just go over the candle here. High. Where is it? Where is it? Get there. Okay. Yeah. Guys, if this wick hit 18K even, watch this number right here. There you go. You can see it right here. $18,000 even. Even. Look at that. You get your magic tool here. Grab a horizontal line, right? Or let's say a horizontal ray. Use our magnet tool to get right on that wick. Boom. $18,000 and 0 cents. 18,000 even. It's a little sketchy. Yikes. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on. At work, checking back in. Crypto Shimpopo Shmo. I always say your name wrong, but I always appreciate you being in here, brother. 1828 top wick on KuCoin. Let's go. Shout out to Wick. Captain Kirk in the house. What is going on, Cap? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Smash that like button. 984 people, almost 1,000 people in here, guys. If we get 850 likes, I'll spin the wheel 20 times. 850 likes, we spin that wheel 20 times. And then we're going to be giving, I don't know. I'm going to have to give you guys this hat off my head because I won't have any more money to give away. What's going on? Fat Moonbags. Perfect time for you to show up. Fat Moonbags. You got a fat moonbag right now? Let's get it. All right. So, again, low volume gap here, guys. This is exciting. This is exciting. We flip 18K. Probably going to be working up to that high volume node at about 19,163. Santa forgot Santa Rally was supposed to be last month. Yeah, Santa's a little late to the party here. But going back to AVAX there, guys, that's basically what we're looking at. Let me just go back. Come on, where's it at? There it is. So those are the next levels I would look at for AVAX. Again, those prices are coming in at about, golden pocket between 1684 and 1717. And then we're looking up towards that 786 fib level coming in at about $18.54. XTP Army, let's go. All right, checking out Frankie, my guy. You are the man. Shout out to Ricky Bobby. I assume that emoji was the guy emoji. That looks like a guy emoji. So Frankie, my guy, or maybe my man. I don't know. Let me know. I appreciate you, Ricky Bobby. You're the man. I appreciate you. All right, taking a look at Near. Near Protocol. Here we go. Bada boom. Here we go. This is an old, let's see. Yeah, old short. When was this from? This was, or not old. This is from the 8th. I think this was something we put in, hit that for 9%. And now we are flipping back to the upside, ripping right into our next level of resistance or our previous level of resistance. Can we check E-Gold? Yeah, we'll take a look at E-Gold. No problem. XRP, yep, no problem. Matic, yeah, we can take a look at Matic for sure. Boom, shout out to Marcus. I see you, bro. Near's my second moon bag. Let's get it. All right, taking a look here. We obviously do have some resistance here. But let's actually find these levels, right? Yeah, Near was approaching. This was very strong resistance. This will be an important level to flip, guys. If we could flip this level to support, that would be very bullish in my opinion. Let's see. VeChain, ADA. Yeah, no problem. We could try. I mean, we're not going to get to all of these, but we'll try to get to as many as we can. My man, my guy, my man, my guy, whatever you got. All right, let's see. Continuing on here, let's go ahead and find these key levels for, I almost said Matic, for Near. Let's go ahead and pull a fib. Pulling the fibs, baby. Pulling the fibs. Don't call the cops on me. I'm pulling my fib out online. I should charge for this. Let's see. There you go. Boom. Testing this potential. Shout out to Hundo. Paid Weather says, can you look at ACH and D-Race? Wow, I haven't heard of D-Race in a while. Yeah, Rob, add those to the list if you could. Shout out to Cobra Kai, market makers, front-running, anticipated positive CPI numbers. Hey, maybe. All right. Could push up into the 786 at about $1.86. The 786 is at 186. 786 at 186. Yeah, that could be a decent place for a cool-off. We are hitting a little bit of a high-volume node here. But if we do push up, I'd look for a rejection off of that 786. But when things are mooning like this, guys, when things are mooning like this, could, potentially be hard to call here. Yeah, and then, I mean, if you just look at the volume here, this would be another level between about $2 and 192 would be another decent level to look for a little bit of resistance. Bada boom. Let's see. Lucky's thoughts. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I really do appreciate that. He says, tip your boss. VIP check on tip your boss for VIP check on Filecoin. We can take a look at Filecoin, no problem. Do you think all these coins will rechase before tomorrow, or do you think it will just be bullish throughout? Very hard to say. As far as looking at Near here, we are getting that green dot printing on or confirmed on. Yeah, I mean, money flow is coming out on Near. This is this would potentially be a this would potentially be somewhat bearish. I mean, you're definitely getting a divergence between money flow and price action, not getting the divergence between momentum yet, but you could get that. So 4-hour looks like it actually wants to cool off a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah. But I would respect Frankie the Baddie. Shout out to Maxie. I appreciate you. Only Fibs. Shout out to Biomex, says this is the year for the Candle Mafia success. Hashtag value. 2023 is the year of the candle. If you guys didn't know, let's go ahead and light our candle here, which is almost done, guys. We've almost burned this candle together all the way down. A little bit of white teak. Let's light this thing up. Bada boom. There it is. Almost done. This thing might, it's actually, flame is quite large here. This is, yeah, guys, call the fire department if you see a lot of smoke. Anyway, continuing on, let's see. It was me. I forgot to hit. Yeah, guys, smash that like button. Going for 950 likes. Actually, 850, I think. 850 is the number to spin that wheel 20 times. I mean, sorry, did I say 20? I think I said 15. The mods will correct me. But let's go ahead and continue. These are the levels that I would be looking at on near for some potential rejections. Also, money flow coming out on your 4-hour, as well as oh wait, was it where were we looking at the 3-hour? This 3-hour money flow is coming out. Your 4-hour money flow is somewhat flat, and you do have the confirmed green dot. So these are the levels I would look at. To the upside, CPI is going to be negative. Yeah, this is going to be tomorrow's going to be interesting, guys. The numbers come out at 8:30 a.m., I believe. So yeah, it's going to happen early. Let's see, Frankie, doesn't it seem like all this is run up to clear out shorts before CPI, and if the number misses, we're going to dump really hard? I hope we dump again. I'll be honest with you. I hope we come back down. I don't want to be the bear in the room, but I really, really hope we come down. Frankie needs a live BTC price somewhere. Right here. Right here is your live BTC price, 17,937. I don't know if you guys can see that online. Like and comment on any vids. No, to win the giveaway, you just need to you got to like the video that was uploaded today. Like and leave a comment, and I definitely recommend watching it. I definitely recommend watching it. I just can't check if you watch it, but I definitely recommend watching it. But leave a like, leave a comment, and that will enter you in to win the giveaways. CF added to his longs on his stream earlier. I guess he was right. Well, hey, I'm not surprised that CryptoFace was right. CryptoFace is right a lot of the time. Shout out to CryptoFace, guys. We will be having CryptoFace on the stream on February 2nd, I think, maybe. I think that's the date. But yeah, hoping we can get a little bit of a dump tomorrow. Mrs. Candles just entered the room. We're pumping. We're pumping, Mrs. Candles. We're pumping. She's proud. Mrs. Candles is proud that we're pumping. Nice.
I voted on that.
Oh, and Mrs. Candles voted on the chat poll here. What did you vote? Did you vote? You voted up. That's why I pumped. Mrs. Candles pumped the price, guys. Low-key, Mrs. Candles is a whale. She just bought 777 Bitcoin. So that was that little pop to the upside. He shouted you out last night. Talk about Mrs. Candles? Maybe. All right, let's continue on here. Thanks for the opportunity for the giveaways. No problem, Chris. I got you, bro. Okay. Show yourself, Mrs. Candles. Connor Anderson wants to see you, and she slowly walks away. She just blew out the candle. She's getting a little sketched out by that candle. All right, continuing on, guys. That's near. Those are some levels I'd watch to the upside. And then to the downside, I would look at, if we do get a move down, I would potentially watch. Yeah, this level here would be big between about $1.49.5 and about $1.50 would be a decent level to find some resistance. If you lose that level, a little bit of a low volume gap here all the way down to about $1.30. She was finally heard. Oh, they heard you, Mrs. Candles. Oh, boy. CryptoFace is the best boss, and Market Cipher is the number one top indicator company in the world. Shout out to Robert Bonar. Let's see. No, we do not want to come back down. You crazy. Michael Miller. Sorry, I got to put some bearish sentiment out there. Let's see. Slips back into the shadows. Yeah, she is. She's slipping back into the shadows. She's looking for something on my desk, I think. I don't know. She's being creepy. She's creeping over here, guys. She's trying to check my wallet. She goes, "It's pumping. Are we making money? I want some money." I'm just kidding, guys. Mrs. Candles is the opposite of someone who wants money. She's also death staring me right now. Anyway, continuing on here, let's go ahead and take a look at VeChain. We actually talked about VeChain tonight today on Blockchain Basement. And here's the thing, guys. There's a lot of stuff pumping. I am bullish on VeChain. I think VeChain is it. I think put a ring on it. Oh boy, don't say that too loud. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Frankie, no love me no more. Leroy Jenkins in the chat. Don't you ever say that, Leroy. I love you. You're an OG, bro. Thank you for being here. But VeChain, I am bullish on VeChain. It was one of my bigger bags last cycle. Did pretty well with it. And, I am looking to... I just don't know how much attention it's going to get in the next bull run. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know how much hype it's going to get. It doesn't make it a bad project. I think it will perform well. I just don't know if it's going to be that 100x altcoin. I mean, it likely won't be, but it's a solid project, and I think it will do well. But we saw her hands once. We saw Mrs. Candle's hand once. Make sure you hit her with the prenup. God, if I was gonna marry anybody, she doesn't even like Christmas presents. I try to get her I asked her, tell me what she wants for Christmas, and she gives me a list of 3 things, and it's like $1.20 hair clip. It's like a pair of like $17 sunglasses and like new shoelaces. And I'm just like, okay, like something. Oh, she came back in and said, stop talking about me. New state, who this? Shout out to Tony D. New state, who this? Tony D is moving to Atlanta, guys, to help the Frankie Candles YouTube channel full-time. Shout out to Tony D. Super pumped to start this journey with you, my friend. Wouldn't want to be doing it with anybody else. But continuing on, she won't sign. Jessica says you won't sign. Look at that. Jessica's teaming up with Mrs. Candles. Let's go. But VeChain, guys, again, I think it will do well, but you could see, getting a little bit of a pump here. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily starting to cool off here on VeChain. The money flow starting to round off here a little bit. 16-hour is getting the green dot. I mean, if everything starts pumping here, VeChain may just follow. But yeah, Bitcoin back to 18K. But yeah, we may get a little bit of a pump here. Money flow on that 16-hour do look nice, though. Look at the round bottom on this thing. Look at the round bottom on this thing. Matt King says, appreciate everything you're doing, Frankie. I got in on this pump, 450% up. Let's go. Let's go. CandleMafia. This is my last money, guys. This is my last Benjis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800. 800. Where's he at? 800 for 800. Where'd he go? 800. 800 for Matt. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. It's raining for you, bro. It's raining in the Frankie Candle studio for you, my man. Let's see. But yeah, taking a look. Money flow on the 16-hour does look good for VeChain. Dang, this looks clean. Green dot on the 12-hour. Money flow looking pretty dang good. 10-hour money flow in the green. Green dot printing. Yeah, these green dots are popping up everywhere. 8-hour green dot. Oh, baby. It's looking pumpy, guys. It's looking pumpy. Let me give you some levels on this. Pull this fib. Bada boom. Let's pull it from this recent high here. Playing in, I would look right here for some resistance. I would, right about here, I would look for some strong resistance. You do have that high volume node right here, so that would likely give you a little bit of a fight. But if you break above that level, you will see that you start to get into a pretty gappy area here. So if you can get above this level, we could see a pretty big shot up for VeChain, up to about 0.0218 cents, and potentially come up and revisit this high volume node at about 0.023 cents. So yeah, these are the levels that I would be watching. Let me go ahead and pull a fib all the way from up here. Yeah, there you go. A little bit of confluence with that high volume node and that local golden pocket. And then again, pretty decent gap in between. Might get caught up here. Might get put a level there as well. Might get caught up there. But yeah, you might be pushing through that low volume gap and then move up to that local golden pocket. But I mean, looking pretty bullish right now. Money flow looking good on that 6 hour, coming straight up. Let's see. What are we thinking after tomorrow's result? It's hard to say. It's like impossible to call this stuff, right? I can tell you this. If it's bad, we're going to dump. If it's good, we're definitely going to bump. But I will say this. The charts are pointing to the upside. The charts are definitely pointing to the upside. But if it comes out bad, then, likely the TA will get stepped on. All right, let's see. Frankie, can you check ALBT? Let's check. I'm going to go by Rob's coins here, Rob's list. Frank, my guy, we dig into one. Can we dig into one? Yeah, like Harmony. We could try to check that out. Love you, Tony D. Bronx Bitcoin. Hey, we got Bronx. We got the BX Bricklayer in the house. Let's go, bro. Let's go get Jimmy Two Shoes in here, my man. Salute, Jimmy Two Shoes. I love you, bro. Salute. Aztec and Cactus Moss Water for you, my man. We're pumping. Smash that like button. 850 likes. We spin the wheel 15 times. Giving away the house. We're giving away a house. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyway, continuing on. Show puppy. Okay. Let's XRP. Let's XRP, guys. Let's see. All right, let's pull some volume on this. Okay. So, XRP getting to move up through this low volume gap, guys. If I can press you guys on anything, I would press you on these, low volume gaps, guys. This is, right? You got the big gap here, right? Decent gap. Come on down, right? Looking at this price action, boom, you're hitting your head. You're hitting your head. If we break out of this level, we are likely going to fly through this low volume gap. And what happens? Boom, you fly through the low volume gap. I just like to show this when it happens because I feel like, people he talks about the low volume gaps. He talks about the low volume gaps. The reason I press them so much is because they work. So there you go. Fight, fight, fight. If we break out, you're going to fly. Fight, fight, fight. Bing, bong. All right, let's see. Bad CPI tomorrow could start a nice cup and handle on the daily. That would be nice. That would be nice. All right, let's see. V-Slim said, I need a house. Let's go. AVAC, $16. All right. Next level I would be looking at for XRP is definitely going to be this level here, which is our value area high at about 38 cents. If we can get above there, I would, let's see. Let's pull some fibs. Gonna re-pull the top of that and get it a little more accurate. Boom. Yeah. So if we can get above there, you will notice that we have a low volume gap. Another low volume gap. So if XRP gets up, fights above this value area high, holds above this high volume node, and breaks out of, I would say, if we could break out of 40 cents, could get a quick move up to about 43 cents. And if you could fight that, we could target this next high volume node at about 46 cents. So these are the levels I would look at for XRP. Money flow, I mean, everything for the most part looks the same as far as Market Cipher and BitLab. Looking a little toppy here. You have 4 bearish divergences here, but, you want to take that with a grain of salt when we're getting a big move up like this. But, it would be, I mean, we are pretty overbought. And, it's a crazy move, guys, but we are very overbought. It does, when we pump like this, it seems like everything goes up forever. And if the CPI comes out good tomorrow, it will definitely feel like we're pumping forever because everything's just going to keep pumping. But just understand that nothing pumps forever. But if CPI comes out good tomorrow, we could give me a cat, Frank. Shout out to Marcus. Shout out to Connor Anderson. It says, Frankie is right. I'm not sure what I'm right about, but I'll take it. It's 2 a.m. where I am. Please, can we check eGold? All right, we'll check eGold. We'll check ACH and D-Race. And then let's check eGold quick, though, because Rob, you got to go to bed, my dude. I know the feeling, man. It's pumping. You're excited, but you got to go to bed, my guy. So we'll check eGold. Smash that like button if you like eGold. Let's see. Another move is coming. I feel it. Last one was the pullback for the local pump. Let's get it. Okay. Gala's pumping again. CPI will be awesome. Oh my God, guys, 100K. Presidential Clouds says Frankie 2024. Let's get it. Shout out to Presidential Clouds. I appreciate you, bro. Right about the low volume gaps, of course. Shout out to Connor Anderson. Oh, there we go. Oh, absolutely. Finding UFOs, guys. We're about to get a bazillion likes. Shout out to Finding UFO. Yeah, guys, smash that like button. Thanks for the stream, Frankie. No problem. I appreciate you being here, UFO. Send your aliens in. Make them smash that like button. Let's get it. Smash that like button, guys, if you believe in aliens. And if you don't, smash that dislike button, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, money flow looking delicious on that 8 hour. Looking like a big fat old piece of meatball. You know what I'm saying? Little gabagool. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, let's see. Also, guys, let me know. Anybody say, the little squid, those little circle things that you eat, that squid, you dip it in the marinade, you know what I'm saying? Some people call it calamari. Does anybody call it galamad? That's what I call it. It's galamad with a D. Galamad. G-A-L-L-M-O-D. Galamad. Let me know if you eat galamad or if you eat calamari. Let me know. All right. Yeah, money flow looking like a bunch of gabagool on the 8 hour. Looking delicious here. Taking the 4 hour, money flow coming up. Be cautious of a bearish divergence on the 4 hour. However, yeah, that is, yeah, baby. Look at this. Let's pull a fib here. Coming up against that local golden pocket. Could get a push into that 786, which would be a good level to look for a rejection. Whether you're looking for scalp shorts down or if you're looking for retrace to get into a long position to continue up. So those are some levels to the upside I would watch on eGold. Let's go ahead and pull a little bit of volume here. I'm actually going to pull this up to this area. Yeah, we are coming out of the value area, and I will say not much volume coming in on the profile. So what we want to see is new volume bars coming up here so our value area can shift to the upside, indicating that the move is going to be sustainable. So I would look for a potential flip of this golden pocket. I would also look for more volume to be coming in on the volume profile. And then, yeah, watching that 786 for a potential another push up. So if we break that local golden pocket, look for that 786 for rejection. And then if we can hold that local golden pocket, that's where we could potentially get another move to the upside. Let's see. Bitcoin about to tap on 18. Let's get it. Let's get it. Jessica thinks the pump is yummy. Or maybe she's talking about the gabagool or the galamad. I don't know. It's delish. Let's go. Italians speak a special form of English. Yeah, that's true. I don't even think Italians call it galamad. I think that's like more of like a Brooklyn, New York thing. I don't know. Let's see. Bitcoin moving. Calamari Italian. Let's get it. Bitcoin about to tap 18. Whatever you choose, don't get a galamad. Oh, God. I get it. Galamad. Let's see. It's lit. Let's go. Back to 1 trillion we go. Let's get it. Calamari fry. Okay, French. Let's see. Let's see. If you don't hit the dislike button, if you don't hit the dislike button twice, OP looking ready to pump again. Damn, need Gala to pull back again, please. ETH break 1400 and ETH to break 18K. All right, let's go. I think CPI comes out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Okay, moving on. ACH. Let's take a look. All right. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Okay. Taking a look here. Taking a look at the daily. Daily VWAP kind of flat there. 16 hour. Money flow crossing over on the 16 and the 12 hour. Not looking too shabby. Your 4 hour is confirmed green dot. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, guys. A lot of the altcoins look the same. So I am going to go ahead and just give you some levels on this. Yeah, it all looks the same for the most part. But I will give you levels. Let's see. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Hey, Frankie, do you have a video on how to use / set up your fibs? Thank you, Marcus. Yes, or Marcos. Yes, I do. If the mods can link that, that would be fire. I do. I show you how to get the golden pocket. I show you how I have my fib set up for sure. All right, let's see. Marcus says, do the OG premium Discord losers get a Frankie NFT? If we had Frankie NFTs, we would give them away to everybody. I'll tell you that much. I actually probably wouldn't be able to do that. But, yeah, if we had Frankie NFTs, I would. If you lost, I'd send you one. Just you, though. Just you, Marcus. Just you. Let's see. Remember the spider line I mentioned yesterday on ETH? We hit it. I hope we take a break now. Come down a bit would be nice for my short. Let's go. Shout out to V-Slim. Bitcoin's knocking on that 18K. Let's go. Doge hasn't really moved, but I like the setup. All right, beautiful. Yeah, so for ACH, we are tapping that local golden. I would look, if you do continue up, next level I'd look at typical 786 coming in at about 0.009. I would watch that level for a second push up. And we are out of our value area, starting to bring in some new volume here. So that is interesting. I would say that is making it look a little more sustainable than whatever we were looking at before. Frankie NFTs for the win. Let's go. Oh, how about them spins? Frankinashi. Frankie Phibbs. DJ Frankie Phibbs. DJ Frankie Phibbs. Let's go. Shout out to Tyler Durden. Let me cover ACH and then D-Race, and then, yeah, we'll jump into the spin. Shout out to Tyler. I appreciate you, my brother. Let's see. D-Sen says GOAT. Let's get it. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, we can try to take a look at Matic as well. Let's do it. Filecoin. All right, I'll try to get as many in as I can. But, yeah, these are the levels I would look at for the upside. Obviously, everything's pumping. If everything continues to pump, this could continue to push. That's the next level, major level I would watch on Alchemy Pay. Now, let's check out D-Race. What is it? DRC. Boom. Check it out on Kook Oin. All right, let's check it. Yeah, D-Race. Actually not really getting much of a move here. Daily VWAP cooling off. Wow, interesting. 12-hour red dot confirmed. Interesting. Money flow still not, I mean, yeah, this doesn't look as hot as everything else, I'll be honest with you. VWAP looking to cool off on the 4-hour, 3-hour, 2-hour red dot printing. Yikes, this does not look like it's getting much love right now, I'll be honest with you. Let's go ahead and pull some levels here. Nice little local golden pocket. Looked like you tested this. Now you're coming up for a bearish retest. I would be cautious of a move to the downside on D-Race. This one actually looks a little bit different. I will be honest. However, when we're pumping like this, you know, people just might start flooding in here. But if we do continue to come down, I would look for some support at about 13.136 cents. If we lose that, look at the 786 at about 13 cents. And then let's pull a little bit of volume here. Yeah. I mean, if you lose this POC, I think probably a quick move down to about 13 cents. And then you may, you know, once you're below that POC, would be likely to come down to the bottom of the range at about 13 cents. But, yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. It doesn't look like there's much volume on this at all. Like, just not a lot of trading volume in general. So, yeah, I would look for a potential move to the downside. But, yeah, there's some levels to watch as support. Hopefully that helps you out. I forget who asked for this. Someone super chatted for that. Let's see. Markets are going bananas. Checking out Matic real quick, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. Going for 850 likes before we spin that wheel in a few minutes. And we will spin it. No problem. Says thanks for Hundo says thank you for your TA. No problemo, brother. I got you. Oh, God. Yes, we did look at the DXY wick. RSIs are pretty high. Yeah, we are pretty overbought here, guys. Taking a look at Matic. Yeah, I would be cautious of a cool-off here, to be honest. We'll have to see what happens. But looking at the levels here, bada boom, bada bing. Look at that. Perfect test of that 786. Perfect test of that 786. I would look for a potential cool-off here. Potentially come back down to the golden pocket at about 0.874 cents. About 87 cents. Look for a cool-off. Retest that high before continuing higher if we are going to go up again. But, yeah, coming up against that resistance. Pulling up the VPVR. Find some higher levels. Yeah, I mean, you are coming up to a very, very high volume node. This is a very high volume node. So this is going to give you some tough resistance. But if you could get above this, looking to flip about 96 cents to get much higher prices for Matic until we get out of that level. above that 96-cent level, I would not be expecting too big of a move up. Yeah, Creighton says we were overbought before the pump. Yeah, that is definitely true. But, things can go up, look overbought, and then go up again, look overbought again. It's not going to go up forever. Doesn't mean it's not going to go up anymore, but it's not going to go up forever. Overbought's not my dictionary. Shout out to Connor Anderson. But yeah, these are some levels I would look at for Matic, and until we get above that 96-cent level, that is going to be your major level of resistance. Is going to be up at that value area high at 96 cents even. And until you get above that, I wouldn't expect to get into the dollar range. All right. Let's see. Solana. We could take Solana. Take a look at Solana. Well, if a woodchuck could chuck wood, then a woodchuck can chuck on any kind of wood. That's true. Shout out to Jamar. Letting the people know. Yeah, the DXY looks sick with that death cross on the blood diamond. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, here we go. Binance dollar. Boom, baby. Here we go. Oh, this is why did I look up Bitcoin? What were we looking at? What do we want to look at? Oh, Filecoin and Solana. Filecoin and Solana. Here we go. Filecoin. Let's take a look. I mean, if you break the high that we just got rejected at right here at about $3.94, probably going to be a quick move up to $4.19, even maybe $4.35. Once you get up to that level, I would look at this, right? We have this little range here. I would look if you could shoot through that this little low volume gap that we have here, a little boom, shoot through this, get back into this trading range and start trading up here. Once you flip this high volume node to support, that's where you could potentially work your way up into these higher prices. But as of right now, your major resistance remains at $3.94. If you could break that, your next major resistance is going to be in about $4.35. Money flow coming out pretty aggressively on the 2-hour for Filecoin. 3-hour coming down. 4-hour money flow coming out as well, but you are printing that green dot and your lower time frames to have money flow coming up. So I would expect to consolidate bullish, I would say sideways bullish feeling on Filecoin. Man is on fire, LFG. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Let's get it, baby. This is the best TA on YouTube. Shout out to Crypto Shimpoto Shmo. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to anybody in that free Discord and even the paid Discord. We were looking for that second push to the upside to about 18K potentially on both those Discords. So don't worry, guys. If you're not looking to shell out the money for the premium Discord, you can always join the free Discord. We have a bunch of really good traders in there, and I do put my TA in there from time to time. Not every single day, but maybe a few times a week, every other day kind of thing. And then if you want to get more spoon-fed trade setups, you can get into that premium Discord to get that extra special sauce. Can we do a 5X stage analysis checklist on Market Cipher? Oh, Marcus, I actually like that. 5X stage analysis, like a confirmation checklist. That could be something we could look at. I don't know if that's exactly what you mean. Hey, G-Man, what is going on? Thank you for being here, bro. Do the TA, set the stop loss and the take profit, and walk away. Remove emotion. Best advice he ever gave me. Yeah, guys, trust your TA. I got stopped out of my ETH short. It didn't hit my take profit, right? I set my take profit and my stop loss. You guys probably saw it when I pulled up. When I pulled it up, I actually had it plotted on the chart, and you could clearly see it was stopped out. But it didn't hit my take profit, so I didn't take profit. And when it was in the red, I didn't close it early. I just waited to get stopped out, and I got stopped out at a reasonable loss that I was already expecting to take, and I took it, and I'm fine. It was a small loss. I wish I should have pulled it up so you guys could have seen that. I lose trades, guys. I lose trades too. I don't win every single trade I'm in. So yeah, don't let it discourage you if you lose trades. Anyone who tells you they never lose trades is lying to you. But yeah. But with that being said, guys, I do think that is all the time we got for tonight. We got 790 people in here. Guys, on the count of 3, we're going to do a mass liking, and we're going to see if we can break that like button. We're going to see if we break that like button. Mrs. Candle's turned off the candle. I'm turning it back on. If if you guys want to win some giveaways, put your finger, if you're watching on a phone, put your finger over that like button. If you're on a computer, hover your mouse above that like button. And we're not going to creepily fondle it today. We're going to do a rub, push, right? Rub, push on the like button on 3. But we're going to like on the word like. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, L word. And when I say the L word, we all like, and we're going to see if we could shoot it up from 616 to 850 in 1 second. I don't know if this is possible. It's probably not. I don't think I can gather multiple hundreds of people to click the button at the same time. But it would be cool to see the button glitch up to 850. So let's see it. So we can push this content out to more crypto psychopaths. So we can embrace more lunatics into our mafia, into the Candle Mafia, and not sure how to use a super chat. Oh, All-Star Auto Group. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. If you go ahead and do a regular chat, if you wanted to say something, send the chat now, and I'll go ahead and read it for you. I'll keep an eye out for it. Or mods, if I miss it, if you can send it and ping me so I can read it out loud. I know some people might go to say something with the super chat and it doesn't work, but All-Star, put it in the chat right now, and I will read it for you. Thank you so much for that super chat. I did see it. Thank you very much. But all right, guys, on the L word, we are going to hit that like button. And everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Lemon. Like. Let's go. Let's see if we can run that up. Dogecoin. All right, I got you. All-Star Auto. While everyone's smashing that like button, we'll take a look at Dogecoin. Let's take a look. Boom. All right. So you're coming up to your value area high of the local range. I didn't even have to move the chart. You can see here we have in this, and by local range, I mean we have a clear low here, clear high, clear low, clear high, clear low, clear high, right? That is the epitome of a range. Resistance, resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance, right? Didn't quite touch it there, but so I'm actually going to mark these levels out because this is a decent range to look at. Okay, so we'll get rid of this VPVR and take a look here. Okay, so for Dogecoin, getting that 15-minute red dot, money flow crossing over into the green. I assume we have that green dot. Yep. Green dot is confirmed. VWAP is starting to round off a little bit. Checking the BitLab market intelligence indicators. No bear div being detected. Looked toppy. Now we're getting a little bit of sideways indication here on the significant movement. Checking market cipher. Yeah, green dot is confirmed. The VWAP looks floppy. Floppy VWAP. 6-hour green dot printing. 8-hour green dot printing as well with your 15-minute, 24-minute, and 30-minute money flow somewhat coming up. I would lean sideways bullish on Dogecoin as well. Yeah, I would lean sideways bullish on Dogecoin. Some levels, if you do break out of this value area, the next levels I would be looking at is going to be, yeah, look at the gap, baby. Look at that gap, guys. This could be the move that Dogecoin is looking for right here. If this thing moves, flip this to support, break out of that 8-cent range, and you could launch up to about, not quite 9 cents, but rip up to about 0.08753 cents. So that is what I would look for on Dogecoin. Take note of this gap, and that gap is coming in between about 8 cents and 0.0875 cents. So there you go, bro. I appreciate you sending that super chat. Now you have some levels above you to look at. And just know, if this breaks out, there is a low volume gap above us, so things could get exciting pretty quickly. And you guys will know, same thing with Bitcoin, right? Same exact thing for Bitcoin. We were expecting, right? Zooming out, if you hide the TA here, hide the VPVR, hide Market Cipher A. If we take a look here, you will, actually, no, we want to pull the VPVR back up. Kind of what we were looking at here was, come on, there you go, right? We were tapping on the door to that low volume gap, and now we are starting to get in there. We were saying that was when price action would likely get exciting, and look at that 4-hour candle, guys. Boom. Snapped it to the upside. Low volume gaps, low volume gaps, low volume gaps. I'll preach it till I'm blue in the face, and the only reason I do it is because they work. Do Sol, there's a huge volume gap. Oh, God. All right, this is the last one, guys. Actual last one. All right, let's see. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. We're tapping on this low volume gap. Very similar idea here, right? Tapping on that low volume gap, we start breaking 17.5 cents or $17.50. Could get a quick move through this gap, targeting this next high volume node, which is coming in at about $31, which would be interesting for Solana to do. V-Slim says, so funny, I'm bummed about this pump. A year ago, I would have been so stoked. Now I just want to hurry up and come back down so I can buy more. V-Slim, I am experiencing the same thing. I get pissed off about these pumps. It's not that I don't want Bitcoin to go up. It's just that I want to buy more. I mean, I've been buying, I've been accumulating, but I want to buy more. But guys, just remember, even if we get a big, relief rally like we did get in 2019, we got that little fake out bull market. Just know that, accumulating all throughout that period of time still played out well in the bull market. If you actually zoom out and take a look at Bitcoin, go to the weekly time frame. I mean, we're getting some action here, but just zoom out, guys. I mean, if you're feeling like you're missing out right now, just understand, zoom out. Zoom out. Everyone's freaking out about this little pop to the upside. But could actually get a big pop up to, in the most bullish scenario here, we could get a pop up to, that 25K level if we're doing moon math here. This is far away, but if we get a little fake out bull market here like we did in 2019, wouldn't be impossible to get a move from here all the way up to those highs of that previous range we were playing in or trading in, which would be about a 42% pump, which is totally plausible for a bear market rally. Thank you, Frankie. Have to go. Have a good night. Bing, bong. Shout out to you, Graziano, in the chat. I appreciate you for being here. I see Pearls in here, too. I saw Pearls. You were chatting, bro. What is going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you tuning in. And with all that being said, guys, we're going to have to go ahead and spin that wheel. Did we get 850 likes? If we didn't, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's try to get to 850 so we can spin this wheel and give away all my monies because I don't need the money, guys. You need it or want it. I shouldn't say you need it. I don't know if you need it, but you probably want it. So let's just give all my money away to you guys. So let's go ahead and start spinning these wheels. And bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's see. I rubbed the like button so hard it caught feelings. Shout out to Descend. Oh, God. Descend's got the like button ascending. Oh, boy. 750, guys. We got so close. Are there 100 people out there that want to hit that like button right now? You could just, it feels like you're one person. But if you go ahead and just smash that like button, we can totally get that 850 likes. And then we can spin that wheel 15 times, 20 times. I don't remember what I said. But right now, we're going to spin it 7 times. If we get 850 likes by the time we're done spinning that wheel, I will spin it 15 times so we can give away that beanie. We're not giving away the beanie unless we get 850 likes. But if we get there, I will gladly give this thing away. Spin numero uno. Let's get it. I need anything you're giving, Frankie. Shout out to Crimson Caravan Company. I appreciate you for being here, man. We will hopefully get you a giveaway. And Arts NFTs in the house. What is going on, man? I came so late today. It's okay, bro. This is all pre-recorded on YouTube. Not pre-recorded, but it's all done on YouTube. I don't know what I'm saying. Done on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. But let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Number 2, spin numero dos. Let's see. I've made multiple accounts to give Frankie more likes. Indiana Candles, I appreciate that, bro. Let's go. Tell your grandma to smash that like button. We are creeping up towards 800 likes. We only need a few more, guys. We only need a few more. Really flat consolidation after this pump on the 1 and 3 minute anyway. Let's go. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. I smashed the like button so hard it... Yo, somebody call the cops on these people. See, I'm calling the police. You guys are too much. Unbelievable. I smashed the like button so hard it had kids. Yo. Oh, my God. You guys are the funniest people on earth. You guys crack me up for real. Fine. I promise no licking, but never said no tickling. Oh, my God. Mrs. Candles tripped on the fan. Now we're going to die of heat. Give him another giveaway. Spin it again. Mrs. Candles, Connor Anderson said he smashed the like button so hard. It's crazy stuff. Can you call the police? Somebody get these people under control. Bing bong. Shout out to Cody. Shout out to you, man. Brad Gabriel says, I always say Brad Gabriel. Brad Guidell says, hashtag multiple accounts. USDT or USDC? USDC. I don't know why. Oh, my God. What is this? I don't need baby ads. We don't need babies yet. Pampers. What's with the pamper ads? You're not Googling baby supplies? You better not. Oh, God. Frankie, am I bullish? Kevin says, Frankie, are you bullish? Chat's going off the rails. Yeah, chat's somebody call the cops on chat. But it's not the same as live, Frankie and Arts. I feel you. It's not the same not having you in here either. All right, we got 2 more spins. We got 4 or 5 giveaways so far. Law, Mrs. Candles thinks I'm a bad influence now. Yeah, Connor Anderson, if you ever come to a meetup, she's not gonna let us hang out. Shout! Oh, there we go. Give them what, guys. Today is the. We are getting a bunch of crazy ads. All right, here we go. Die of heat. How is Mrs. Candles? All right, let's see. Fine, I promise no licking. Where was the other one? I was gonna answer one of these. I need that beanie. Obliterate the like button. I'm trying to stall here, guys. Let's see. Oh, Frankie, are you bullish was what I was gonna answer. I mean, short-term bullish. I don't think we're gonna go into the bull market like right now. But I think we could get a sustainable pump. Hey, give him a book. Shout out to Crypto Billy, donated all those books. And there you go. There is 8. 8 likes. I'll give it to you for 800 likes. We're almost there, so we gave you 8 spins. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crypto giveaways and a book. Shout out to Crypto Billy one more time for donating that. Shout out to you for also donating the FCU shirts. Thank you for donating everything, and thank you for all the stuff you do for the Frankie Candles Company. I really do appreciate you, man. The candles are long tonight. Oh, God, you guys. It is off the rails. Everybody's pumped up on this pump. Everybody's pumped on the pump. But, yeah, let's see. Oh, God. Bearish on Pampers. Don't do it. Oh, God. Because chat and the stream mentioned put a ring on it. That's the reason the ads about the babies are and nappies. Oh God, yeah, Thumbelero. That is definitely the truth. My computer is sensing what chat is saying and pumping up the Pampers ads. But am I feeling bullish? I will say this. I will leave you guys with this. Short term, it does seem pretty bullish, right? Or someone said, was I feeling bullish? I think I just said bearish. But here's the thing. I do think we could continue to get a little bit of a pump here. We were just talking about how I think that we could get that pump to about 18K. We basically just got that live on stream right after we said it. But I'll leave you guys with this chart here. This is potentially we could break out of this falling wedge very soon. And if we break out of this falling wedge, I will say this could be what we're in store for. I'm not saying this is guaranteed to happen. Put in your longs right now. I'm just saying if we break out of this falling wedge decisively and we pull up that VPVR, just understand that we could get a breakout. The measured breakout of this, the technical target of this falling wedge would be in this area of about 25K. We could rip back up here, and then once we get to that 25K level, and again, this isn't something that would happen overnight, right? We still have to get past a bunch of really, really strong resistance, especially this level here between about 18.8 and 19.160 or 19.200. That is going to be very, very strong resistance. So, maybe if we get that pump to those levels, still be a very, very decent pump of about 10%, which would be beautiful in this bear market, right? But over time, if this is going to be somewhat of a bear market rally, and we're actually going to get a sustainable rally here, we could get a move back up to this local golden pocket at about 25K, where we kind of topped off right here when we were trading up at these levels, recently back in, or not recently, but back in August. So it needs to pump a little before the next drop. Yeah, great point. Hey, Tom Crown in the house. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Congrats. It's finally fun to stream again. Tom. Whoo, thank God, bro. Thank God. Shout out to Tom Crown. But yeah, guys, that is thank you for being here, bro. Yeah, it's been pretty boring recently. But yeah, guys, that's kind of what I'm looking at. If we do get if we are going to flip bullish for a while now, and we are going to get a bunch of green price action here in a true bear market rally, a 48% pump in a bear market is not unheard of. And that the measured technical target of that falling wedge would be that 25K level, which perfectly lines up with not only that value area high, but also that local golden pocket. So, with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for today. Thank God we got a fun stream. We got the new merch in the house, guys. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. I don't know if you guys can hear me. This is a really tight mic. But there you go, guys. Keep an eye out for this merch. I'll let you guys know when it goes live. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. 600 people still in here. 50 more likes, guys. 50 more likes to get 850 likes. Smash that like button on your way out. I appreciate everybody for tuning on me, teaming my tune. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Shout out to Tom Crown, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Finally, our job is fun again. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Our job is fun every single day. But with all that being said, guys, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Candle Mafia. I love each and every single one of you more than you probably imagine, or more than you probably think. I don't just come on here and be like, oh, these guys, like you guys all seem like friends, all seem like family. The longer you guys hang out, and oh, hey, Jason Casper in the house as well. Let's go. Shout out to Jason. What is up, bro? I gotta come hang out in your streams more. Shout out to you, man. Jason, what are you thinking? You think we can get a sustainable pump here? You think we could pump to 25K, or am I a complete moon boy? But yeah, being very, my emotions wanted to go down, guys. I will say that. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I got to go have some dinner with Mrs. Candles and probably miss a little bit more of this pump, but I need some food. So I will see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Hopefully we're getting a move down. I don't know if it's going to be up or down, but we'll probably have a lot to talk about tomorrow. So stay tuned for that show. It's going to be a good one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
Yeah. No, I'm looking for Bitcoin. What do you mean he's not there? I know he's there. I know it. Yeah. Hi. Hey. Good old Bitcoin. Hey, listen. You're gonna have to dump. You've had your fun. I know. I know. You had your fun. Now dump. I don't care. Listen. I have a boss too. Dump. I'm sick of this. It's a bear market. Don't be pumping like this. You've had enough. You hit 18K. Now dump. Got it. Tomorrow morning, I better wake up and it better be dumped. Okay? Thank you. I gotta go. Yeah, guys, don't actually have Bitcoin's number, just so you guys know. If you're wondering, that was a fake phone call. I don't have contact with Bitcoin, and I can't make it pump or dump. But, hey, you got to try. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do I have two hats on? I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going crazy. I'm tired. I need to sleep. Hasta mañana. Hasta pasta. Bing bang.